Wonderful. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all making the most of lockdown. As we just said, my name is Saeed Olayiwola. I run a company called SO Health. We also have a site in town called 3D Health Club, which is where we deliver the physical part of our program or our why from. My background, started in the NHS. Well, before that, actually, I started in community. Before that, if we're going to go quite a bit far back, obviously university, college, university, and so on. And then I went into working in community, supporting projects that help young people thrive, that help community to thrive. I wanted to do a bit more, so I went into the NHS and did some work around health and well-being and led on workplace health and that type of stuff. And I always felt right through the whole of my journey, I always felt that I could do more. I wanted to support people a lot more. So I decided to leave the NHS and set up SO Health, my own company. When I left the NHS, I was leading on workplace health and well-being, which meant that I was supporting organizations to support the staff to lead a healthier lifestyle. We were bringing in services from local authority, from the council, and so on. And really just connecting and looking at how people can live a more balanced lifestyle, be more productive at work, but also have great relationships at work and at home. And that's the kind of work I was doing there. So when I set up SO Health, the main reason for it, the why, was really I wanted to support people to be happier and healthier in their life journey. And I believe that we can all be better, happier, and healthier in our life journey. And that's one of the reasons I set up SO Health. And what we do is we deliver training to organizations, supporting the organization and helping the organization support their staff. We also have, as I mentioned, we've recently, I think about 10 months ago, we opened 3D Health Club in Liverpool City Centre. And that was to give us an opportunity to support more people in the business area, but more people in the local community as well. And within 3D, we deliver fitness classes, personal training, and that kind of stuff, which means that I have a very, very long day some days. My days usually start about 4:45 in the morning and sometimes don't finish until, say, about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the evening. Every day is not like that. That's pretty much kind of the structure of my day. It's always difficult when you do this kind of talk to know how far to go in depth into stuff and things to go into. What more can I tell you? SO Health, the training that we deliver in workplaces is around mindfulness. We help create workplace health champions. We do work on resilience, that type of stuff. As I mentioned with 3D Health Club, it's more around kind of personal training, weight loss, fat loss, physical health, but supporting psychological well-being as well. The best bit about what I love most is helping to support people's journey and people's growth. And the best bit is that, seeing people that maybe feel like they have limited potential or haven't got a lot of confidence in themselves, but then with some of the services that we deliver and provide, they blossom and that kind of develop or rediscover. I call it removing your capabilities. The cape comes off and the kind of the strength within the individual comes out, either through the physical training or through the courses that we deliver. And that's what I enjoyed most. It's just going into workplaces, supporting the staff, supporting the organization, and supporting people as well. If I go back, when you think about kind of what the driver is for me, my parents were from Nigeria. When they came here, they were immigrants and so on. And I've always wanted to and when we were in Nigeria, they had good jobs and so on. When they came here, we had to start pretty much all over again. So we had kind of like us in 6-bedroom houses and stuff. So I always had this drive that I wanted to do more and be better. And actually, the craziest thing is when I was actually working in the NHS, I was planning to save up. So the plan was I'll save up and then I'll start my company. But I just kept feeling like almost like I was delaying it because the savings wasn't happening. So I decided just to bite the bullet and just go in and do it. And I wouldn't advise everybody to do it that way. I think it's working out okay for me. But definitely what I would advise is definitely if there's a passion or a dream or something that you really want, that you feel is going to contribute to the community and contribute to people's lives, definitely go and get it, go and do it. And I think what's great is that there's support in Thrive, Princess Trust Thrive, to help people kind of do that a bit more. One of the things that I realized on my specific journey is that it's important to be yourself as early as possible. So part of doing that and embracing kind of my journey and my vision is kind of almost having a kind of a kind of, how can I explain it? Focused kind of lens. And what it's meant is that, you know, you find people that maybe share your vision and some friends that maybe share your vision, or family members, and you find people that don't, friends and family that don't. And it might mean that you have to let go of some relationships. And that's what I've had to do on my journey. Some relations that haven't been really supporting my vision and what I'm trying to achieve, or being supportive of what I need, actually. I've had to let go along the way. Sacrifices, the long hours, very, very long hours. So for the past 7 to 8 years, I've been having to, you know, get up really early in the morning and kind of go to bed a bit later than most sometimes. But when it's something that you're passionate about, it doesn't really feel like work. And that's the honest truth. It doesn't really feel like work at all. You get the days where it's hard. You get the days where it's really challenging. You get days where, you know, get really upset, you get teary-eyed, and the frustration kicks in. But because it's something that I enjoy and it's a passion, I always have that, I'm able to have that upside that everything will be okay, and to keep going. The plan is now I'm working on trying to reduce my long hours, my long days, and we're looking at taking on some staff to support that going forward. I'd say go for it. I'd say look at have a clear decision of what you want to do. So, you know, the population you want to help, or the area that you're most interested in. Look at other people that have been on the journey before. Research and get some information of organizations that can support you along the way. But definitely go and do it, and accept that the journey is not going to be easy, but it's not supposed to be easy. You know, to stay, I think I've been saying, when we stay in our comfort zone, we achieve very little. The magic happens when there's a bit of chaos, a bit of uncertainty, and when we step outside of our comfort zone. And that's where the real magic happens. That's where the creativity happens. That's where, you know, that's where the energy is. So the uncomfortable bit, the challenges part, that's all part of the journey. That's all part of the creation. That's all part of what's going to make you. That's going to make your dream a reality. That's going to bring your dream into fruition. So I'll definitely say go for it, and reach out for as many support as you can. And I'm here to support it in any way that I can. So be sure to shoot me an email or whatever, and I'll answer and try and support in every single way I can. My mom's 70 odd, and she's in Nigeria building a school at the moment. So like, she's the entrepreneurial person in the family, and she inspires me. The fact that she just wants to keep providing services and supporting people as much as possible, supporting communities as much as possible. Other people that inspire me, my kids are my inspiration, and it's corny, but they are. I learn a lot about love and about kind of relationships and challenges for my kids. And they inspire me to want to do better and put down an example for them. Other people that inspire me, people like Jay-Z. I think what he's achieved over his journey is special. In the past 30, 40 years, it's pretty special. Others, you know, Michael Jordan, great sports person. You know, what these guys have achieved in their lifetime is really amazing. So yeah, and some of my clients actually inspire me as well. I work with a lot of kind of MDs and CEOs and stuff, and to kind of see their journey and talk to them about, you know, from having an idea to bringing it into fruition and growing these big organizations and companies, that's really inspiring for me as well. So one of the things that we did wrong, or we could have done better, was to have a stronger platform on social media. So as Soul Health, we're doing okay, doing well, getting referrals and stuff. We didn't have a strong presence enough on social media. Obviously, when lockdown happened, we were like, oh, what do we do? So going forward now, one of our strategies and what we want to do for the future, to keep supporting people, and supporting our communities to have a stronger platform. And we're bringing some of our training courses now online to deliver online, so we can reach more people. So that's the main focus for the organization going forward. Me personally, it's to look at how we structure the organization and the company so that I can have more time with the people that I love. So more family time and more time doing things that I enjoy, while still living the dream, spreading the gospel of health, well-being, and happiness.